producer. Oh, that's Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
David.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You get lost,
in here.
for sure. I like to work for about 25, 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then we get the rest of that time, that minute to rest.
First real marriage. I got married to a Playboy Playmate in Tropicana Hotel in Vegas in 2000. Yeah, when I got to Hollywood, I lost my mind a little bit. I mean, the fantasy is so strong. And so, you know, most actors come from broken homes, desire to be seen in some way. So there's a neurotic compulsion that leads people to become actors. Marlon Brando talked about it. Like the desire to become an actor is a neurotic impulse, and then quitting is like growing up. And that's exactly what happened for me. I realized like, oh, why am I doing this? I mean, I liked it and I was good at it.
Yeah.
But when I realized there was something else in my unconscious that was motivating the whole thing, and it was playing out in all these relationships, I was searching for something. Then I got into the therapy, and that was it. Like once I saw, oh, there's a way to get to the truth of what's actually going on inside me, and I became obsessed with it.
Why don't you start here?
Okay.
Nowadays the pain follow me, deal with trauma privately. I don't wanna be a burden, I handle things defiantly. Spent a decade searching for a higher power guiding me. Figured out that faith is not up there, that it's inside.
Well, your whole career is based on your identity. And then, so it becomes even more apparent, the falseness of it, the mask that you're wearing, which for me led to resentment. Like I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like having to be this thing. And what was I being? Well, in my case, exactly how I had to adapt myself to meet my mother's expectations of me. I then took that persona, took it to Hollywood, and played that out. And I played that out with women.
Yeah, that's the like certainty to uncertainty, dark night of the soul.
That's right.
Like, oh fuck, almost like nothing that I thought was true is true.
That's right. It's exactly
this
right.
identity I built, these things that I think are important. It's like,
Back to being unsigned, I only got my bloodline with me going forward, smoking cookie till we dumb high. I heard you taking shots, we pulled up on them, they was gun shy. 2 p.m. in Rome, we at the chapel eating sun-dried tomatoes and a plum wine. Life been like a movie, I don't know how long the run time. Hope it's an extended cut, but when I died, I load my consciousness onto a thumb drive.
what was your experience when you kind of woke up to, oh, I've been leading this life that's not really me? Mm-hmm. It is you, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 54. I'm at 55 in June, and yeah, I feel like I am who I am. I feel pretty comfortable with who I am mostly, and I feel like I figured some things out. I have a map of reality in my head that feels reasonably accurate, and if I get confused or lost, you know, I feel like that map always brings me home.
Hey, I ain't asking for much.
We watch history. We make history.
But yeah, the change in identity was the hardest part.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of ego gratification you get when you're an actor, right? There's a lot of, you have high social status, people are reflecting things back to you. Well, I guess even what I do now, like, you know, it's like on Instagram, like there's an element where we're all public figures.
Totally.
Like you have to perform.
Yeah.
So I've been able to translate some of the skills I've learned, being comfortable on camera, being comfortable in front of people. Because, you know, when you're an actor, everybody's looking at you all the time. And you have to perform on cue. And that's not an easy thing to do.
No.
I mean, you know, there was some
right.
darkness there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of darkness in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that part of life too.
It is.
You know, and I guess I wanted to know that. Mm-hmm. And now I know that I don't want that.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of friends who are retired professional athletes, and it's very similar. They're on a steady drip of external validation.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, how can you not get hooked on that? Without even, I can't imagine how you don't, like, it's what pays the bills. And
and people around you are colluding in it. right? They want to project that onto you. Oh man, you're amazing, or you're famous, or you did this thing, and so you're constantly getting fed it, and so it's easy to let that shape reality. But yeah, you at a certain point you realize like it's not really real,
Right.
like these people aren't seeing you.
All.
It's all a projection.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, and you have to learn to hold that projection and hold on to yourself. That's really I think the master skill.
Standing in the middle of the mosh, yeah, baby. Both sides paving on the drive. Praying to my pops and the gods. God, please help me out. Can you spare me for once? Hey, yeah. Can you spare me for once? Hey, I ain't asking for much. No.
That 15 seconds is just the right dose.
Keep thinking I'm gonna get one of these for my home gym, but I never do.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite thing.